Hey there, and welcome back to the demo of Monster Train 2. You know, the thing I really want to mention today is that I have been playing a little bit of Monster Train 1 as a treat, and I've been playing it mostly on mobile, and the thing I've learned is that I am suddenly extremely bad at it. And also, I find myself getting annoyed at the lack of QOL, quality of life. Uh, so one thing that always stands out to me that bugs me to no end on mobile Monster Train 1, I play on iOS, obviously Android doesn't exist, rest in peace. I assume the publisher was not going to finish that at this point because we have Monster Train 2 on the horizon, so that's probably dead in the water. But anyway, I can't use mods on Monster Train for mobile, right? Because it's on the Apple Store, and so the QOL mod that I made actually, More Boss Information, doesn't exist. So I'm just rushing through a run, because I do 30-minute blitz runs on mobile, and man, I don't remember who the Ring 6 or Ring 8 bosses are, and I'm thinking about Monster Train 2, and they've just got that preloaded, and they've got so many other things, and not even to consider that the game is just so different, and I'm so used to this now. I'm like, this is new and hotness. I love it. I've just completely forgotten. I don't know. It's crazy how quickly you lose something when you don't play it as often as you used to. So I don't know. It's fine. I'm gonna put up an episode of Monster Train 1 at some point in the near future. I have one. I have one I want to record, and we're gonna see how bad we do. It'll be fun. Don't worry. And yeah, I guess, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, all right, let's play this out. What do we have? Our previous run, gosh, I always forget. What the heck did I play last time? I think, what was it? Playing everything. I think it was a Phoenix run. It had to be because he's the one that's here. Wait, the run summary exists. Yes, okay, the one thing that works, yes. Pyreborne was my previous run. Excellent. The only thing enabled in this demo is the run summary, and thank goodness for that. So, alright, we're switching over to Banished. Man, I want to play some of these new clans. I want to try out this new stuff. I want to see covenants. I want to do logbook things. There's just so much that I'm looking forward to here, and it's crazy how good the game is. I talk about this a lot, and I swear I'm not getting paid advertising fees. I should really charge them, right? I'm constantly gushing about it. But obviously, Monster Train 1 is probably one of my most played games ever, right? I think it's the second most played game I've ever had. The only one I've played for more hours is, what is it, Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I think I have more hours in Guild Wars 2 during college, and still even today, when compared to Monster Train 1, but that's my second most played game. So with that in mind, I'm just so excited about this. It all feels great. If the other clans are even remotely as good as this one, the ones that we've seen, very excited about that. And we haven't gotten any patches on the demo recently, so with that in mind, I have to assume they're cooking some pretty good stuff here. So we'll see. Hopefully we get something once we have more information. They did confirm April would have more stuff, more information dropped, and we're coming up on that, so that's very exciting. Anyway, in the meantime, let's just play some Monster Train and see how this goes. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Channel has been booming, even though I've been absolutely terrible at consistency with getting my videos up. So, hooray! Thank you, everyone. Welcome to Monster Train 2 new viewers. Hopefully this game goes and does a smash-up job and, I don't know, the channel pops off. That would be cool. Anyway, let's click the button and get into this. Yes, let's go. I always forget to mention this, and this has actually been really beneficial for me to talk about, so I will at least say, I have a Discord server. If anyone who is interested in that kind of stuff wants to talk about the demo or whatever, you can go and find that there. It's on my main YouTube channel, and you go down to information. It's a little Discord link there. I wish I could integrate it better, but YouTube doesn't allow that, so whoops. But anyway, you're all welcome to join the channel, or the server rather, and talk to me about Monster Train 1, 2, whatever. I get game recommendations there. It's a good time. Anyway, let's play this, see what we roll into. Hopefully you're all doing fantastic. I know I am, having fun playing the game, and been looking forward to getting some recording in. been struggling to keep up because work has simply been wild this year. Just unhinged. I'm not sure, I'm not going to get into it. The US government is kind of insane right now, so needless to say that has knock-on effects to government contractors such as myself. So, you know, NASA is having challenges with all of this. Hopefully it all goes well, but I don't know. Anyway, let's play Monster Train and not think about that. Today we are, as before, Banished, Pyreborne, you know, kind of has to be that way. We're fighting the same bosses as always. We got Heart of the Pact as our Pyre Heart. Exciting. It's a good random. I am using random here just because I may as well, even though there's only 2 options. We start with Challenge, Alchemy, Avenger. This seems nuts. I mean, we started with Dragon's Horde, so this is going to be incredible. We get Dragon's Horde 4 in the first combat, which is great. If we can remove Consume -2 this, I think we're golden. Challenge is also a really good card, actually. Just 1 for 1 and it advances a target. The advance usually isn't super relevant here. I find that I'm usually using it on the bulky frontliners anyway, but you can pull a tanky guy in front of like a shield boy, and it's pretty good. I'm going to click Captain's Halo here and not Fira's Inferno. The Halo is one of my favorite artifacts because it's like free offensive and defensive scaling, and it's just really powerful. So, Valor 2 at the start of a turn if they are at the front of the room, incredible news. And this is, let's see. You know, this would have actually been a really good Vanguardian run with Captain's Halo. But in the absence of that, well, I mean, it wouldn't have worked well with Avenger at least. I guess we'll take, is it ever Unchained? Savior? Could be Savior. I think I'm just going to take Unchained here. I think we can do some fun stuff with it. We're strong enough right now that it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Alright, draw -1, sure. I think this is actually a worse trial than it looks like. I've been considering what the hardest trials are, and I think this one's pretty tough. Alright, we're going to play all 3 floors, of course. We have the train stewards out, they get this. Yeah, we just are going to click all of the shifts here. 100% priority on that. I'm just going to click Alchemy. It's a bummer that I drew both of them, but we should be able to see it again, I hope. So, that's nice. What if I advance Challenge? Is this bad? I think I can do Just Cause Challenge and we get out of here and they pop the melee weakness right away and we still do okay. Yeah. I'm going to play out the fire starter here, finally triggering Heart of the Pact. Alright, 2 hits in, sure. Alright, we're going to do the same thing again here. Great. 39, 30. If I do 1 hit here, he dies in 1 and we get Heart of the Pact. It's good. Okay. That saves, what, 4 health on the Pyre, which is nice. Great. Alright, let's go 1, 2, and put some armor on our front guy here. This should be good. We're actually doing great with just our rando train stewards. Now, what's more important to me right now? 2 shift triggers on Fel. It's going to be the Alchemy, right? It's got to be the Alchemy. 4th Dragon Horde here. This means with nothing else done, I hit 8 on Combat 2, which is nice. So we'll take it. Windblade is a snap click here, I think. I want to trigger her shift on Resolve. Yeah, that just seems good. We'll click it for sure. Fireball. I feel like this card needs some targeting changes. It's tough. The way I would balance this personally is I would just make it targeted unit, right? So it's hard because I can't really use the explosive very often. How many units really benefit from this? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to click on Lava Flow. It's a good card here. I'm going to save this horde unless I need it at the shop. Now, I would like a shifter, so I think we go Magic Shop. We could also get a remove consume -2 on Alchemy. -1s are good too. So I think it's going to be Banished Ban or Magic Shop here. See if we hit what we want. The bummer. The -2 consume rolled and we didn't get it, so... Alright. Yeah, I mean, Demonic Fledgling is fine. I'll take him. He has a shift effect, so I like that. Great, that's a good pickup. How do I want to approach this? Not a good -2 consume here, I don't think. I think we just re-roll this. There's nothing I really want to put this into, unfortunately. Remove consume on alchemy will do. It's too bad I got this in the wrong order. Do I just -1 this to make it more accessible? It's not as good as the -2. What's coming up? There is another magic shop. So I think I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm going to put this -1 in a just cause here. I think that is a fine pickup. I'm looking for... Right, I can always cash out the Horde if I want to go to this magic shop coming up and get money. -1 Ember per turn prevents me from playing alchemies, so I will skip that, unfortunately. I think the alchemy is simply too important. I'm going to play 3 floors so I get the benefit of the Captain's Halo. Alright, we're just going to play a truckload of stuff here. Working on this. Do I pull this man forward? No, I don't think so. Actually, I think I pull myself forward for the scaling. That's silly. And I really do need to hit this collector. Alright, we're going to go ahead and keep pulling around. I've given myself melee weakness like a lunatic. Great. I'm going to go ahead and click Alchemy here. I need to hit this twice. Very important, I think. If I pull her forward, she takes 20. In 2 turns, I'm not guaranteed to see the other one. We should play it while we can. I think that's good. We've managed to avoid getting wrecked here. Now, I think there's a lot of stuff we'd like to see. Yes, okay, we want to do Just Cause, Just Cause. I will put Challenge down, I think. It does 20 additional damage. We're not dying here, right? With all of this melee weakness stuff. No, actually, it's so fine. Just Cause. Wait for it. Challenge? Hey, we did it. You know, it could have been better. I've given myself so much melee weakness at this point. It's like, well, but we do live. Great work. Okay, Rising Rage is the snap click here. This card is so good. I can assemble bigger floors. Yeah, great. Okay, cool. Golden Touch or Lava Armor. I do love Lava Armor. I think I have good enough Dragon Sword generation having hit the remove consume rather. So let's take the armor here and we loot. See what we hit. Flaming Talons is so strong, it's hard to skip it. Vola's Tuning Fork. Yeah, that's great. There's no way this is River wrong. Now that does make one of my -1s a little unfortunately wasted, right? I put it on a Just Cause, but that's fine. We're gonna go to this magic shop. I want to hit a -2, if physically possible. Now, worth another remove consume, huh? Now the fun thing is, because of the way this works, when I re-roll this, I'm guaranteed to see the -2 consume. So the intrinsic is really the question. Intrinsic is good because I didn't see any of the damage shield stuff, which makes Savagery tough. Or Seraph, rather. So I'm going to go ahead and spin this. There's no intrinsic that I think really wins. Rising Rage is nice, right? I mean, I guess that's good. I should take this. And then spin here, and we get the -2 consume we want, which is great for this alchemy. And now we just dupe that if possible. Ooh, Zealot. Hold up. He's expensive, but I like him. Is he better than the Fledgling? He's expensive. 4 Ember right now. I'm playing 3, really. So if I take Ember... I don't really want to take Ember. I have Volas. Everything's basically free. I'd like to take Draw. I don't think he fits on this floor, unfortunately. I want to have the sick run with Zealot where he goes mad with power, but I don't think we can do it for Ember. Magma Cultist. He's really good. I will incant a bunch on this floor, but I'd rather put like a, I don't know, a Hymnus down or something. I'll skip, unfortunate. Give me X, I don't know, whatever they have. I keep, it's funny, I keep thinking, oh yeah, it's Ring 3, right? We're going to have the possibility of the X5 event. That's what I was just talking about. But obviously, it doesn't exist. It's just so ingrained in me into Monster Trainism, right? It's just such a Monster Train thing. Now here's a question. Is it ever right to do a packaging here? I think here it's just remove 3 train stewards and it's not particularly close, right? You could use it to unload your floor, but I don't think it's right. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up 3 units here. Let's do a steward, a spear steward? Spear? It's shield and spear. My brain does fun things with words, portmanteauing them together. A spear steward. Anyway, we're going to get rid of all these units. This is really good for us, right? Because it's essentially free removals. And I can just play this during, what, the main floor payout phase? The deployment phase is the word I'm looking for. Let's move on. I don't need a 20 consume. I like my cards. And they're free, which is really good. So, we should crush here, I think. Right? Bell... Fledgling Avenger, will ascend him in. Now I could play this Jack in the Box on the floor, right? He's what, 4 units? Guess it might as well, right? I'm gonna play him bottom floor. I don't really feel like having him on the floor. Right, it looks bad, is the thing. But we can fix it by going Rising Rage and then he's fine. And then we get the Windblade in, and we get the Lava Armor down, and his floor is now really strong. Let's just blast these guys a little bit, it's fine. Sure, alright, we're good. Cool, and now we just play every single shift card in known universe, getting a bunch of armor and stuff. I don't want to overdo it, right? I want to buy turns. I don't want to just win by accidentally killing this boss early. Yeah, like this turn is really good for me. We just kind of go completely nuts. And I pull him forward and we lose some health, but it doesn't really matter. Right? Because I'm using my challenge as an ascend from my floor, which is wild. Alright, we pull everyone forward. It's a good combo package. I can save some health here. Seems decent. This mid-floor, I think, needs work. Alright, sure. Bottom floor is doing, honestly, way better than it could have. Right? I could save a floor if I wanted to, but I don't really care. Pull forward here. We're doing 247 damage here. There's very little fear, right? Can even keep this steward alive. Amazing. Alright, we should crush this, I think. Bottom floor is even looking pretty decent, yeah. We max out on Dragon's Horde. Fantastic. I am going to abuse the fact that even if I take melee weakness, I don't really care, right? Yeah, I don't really care. I want to advance as much as physically possible here. Sure. Seems good. Great. Our whole goal is just to ascend. Great, we did it. Permanent Valor. She's looking cozy. 54, big fan of that. We're looking really good here. I could remove more cards, right? Cursed Twinblade is pretty much fantastic. We should grab that. I like that. This feels like the run where Eagleheart should be really good, and yet I don't think it is. So, you know, I'm not sure what the use case for this card is. Anyway, I'm going to take Cursed Twinblade. I like Multi-Strike. Goldtooth is really good, but also very hard to play right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's expensive, unfortunately, but he earns money. I'm going to take him because I like money. And we're going to take card draw here. And I'm going to loot 8 Dragon's Horde, and we're going to go nuts right now. Goal is Hellfire Bellows for sure. Great. Manifold Mirror. Capricious Reflection can show us some fun stuff, but it negates Vola's Tuning Fork. I also think Volatile Gauge has similar problems in that it negates that as well, or it negates a large part of it. Zeros are better than, 0 to 3, or I guess 0 to 2 for this case. Although the card draw would be nice. I think I'm just going to take Manifold Mirror and we will plan around finding something cracked for this, so should be okay. Steel Shop? Yeah, Steel Shop. I'd like to upgrade my Fledgling and some other things. Feels good, seems nice. Yeah, here's a Titanite for my Avenger. Do I actually want Avenger in this run? That's the question. What if I just used Goldtooth instead? Made money. Turned money into power. These guys, I think Goldtooth is just superior, and that makes sense. He's a rare unit, so I think we're going to just give up on Avenger or leave him on a lower floor or something. So we'll take Titanite on him. I will re-roll on this. It's a good roll. I will dualism with the cost here. Exactly 200. I'm a genius. I'm dualisming on Fledgling for sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and large stone the Goldtooth here. This way he's a super tank. Right? If I get a multi-strike, it's going in the Fledgling anyway, so sure. That works for me. Now the dupe here is almost certainly alchemy, although I might not need it. I might be just fast enough as is. Interesting. If I am fast enough as is, I might not need that. It could help on the tougher runs, I guess. Well, here's my chance to take Vanguardian. I'm going to go ahead and go in on Unchained, though. I think we're fine. What is your ascend or your dupe here? It's a good question. Windblade is not bad. Put it on the Fledgling. I think if we're going to dupe anything, it's going to be the Alchemy. This just cleans up nasty stuff, and it hedges our bets. If we see an improved stack, right, if we go up to 10 or -1 Ember, we're okay to take this. I have Volas. If I see a +2 or a +3 Dragon's Horde, we'll be very thankful we have that extra. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and keep playing into this. Goldtooth for sure. I'm just going to suicide this Jack-in-the-Box here. It's fine. I don't really care. And then, yeah, Goldtooth comes in. I guess I'll play the Shield Steward. Sure, why not? I will stop the curses. I would like to draw other cards here for sure. It's good to get rid of them. Airdrop in an Avenger real fast, and then prioritize all of the rest of this. Don't really care about the hits here. I care about killing the curses. So we'll prioritize that. Now here... Here, I would very much like to... I gave up this alchemy so I can kidnap the Collector. I will play Windblade out. And I will kill the Supplicant downstairs. Okay, we've stolen money. This feels good to me. Guess I can put the Avenger on the floor now. Sure, fine. I don't really care all this much. I will ascend. I'm going to go ahead and move some stuff just so I get that permanent trigger. We're going to go ahead and cap out on our Dragon's Horde here. And we're going to pop the guy down, the cursed guy downstairs. Great work. We're earning money thanks to having Goldtooth in front, which is why I am trying to do that. I could be pulling Fledgling forward. It's probably correct to do that. Probably, anyway. Not a big deal, right? I'm trying to just earn $10 with him whenever I can, so We're already super capped out here. It's fine. I will go ahead and ascend myself. I realize this is like not optimal, but that's okay. We kill one guy down there, it's fine. Yeah, this should be good. My goal here is now just a permanent draw, pull, forward, scaling is what I'm trying to say. That's what I want. Scaling, and then I want money. So we don't Pyre gel the boss here. And we want to end with the gold tooth in front. Let's avoid scaling damage too much here. I can pull you forward and get you killed, which feels good and triggers harvest. So, good, great. Earn some cash. We're never going to get a lot there. We kill very quickly. But we're looking pretty decent. 83 Valor is nice. Yeah, like, here we go. Now we can slot in one of these little dudes. Songbird, Shredder. Songbird is big damage. I think the Trample might just be way more powerful here, though, if we overkill anyway. I'm looking at what? We're doing about 200 damage on Fell right now. I think I'm going to go with the Shredder, actually. Like that. Whelps. Yeah, I mean, Wealthy Whelp is probably cash money. I'll grab him. We loot here for sure. I just save him for later in the run. Yeah, give me that Medallion of Superiority, please. Thank you. I love that so much because it's just free stats. And Ancient Pyre Tap lets me play out everything all the time. I don't care about my Pyre health, do you? You shouldn't. It's so good. Simply burn it. Now I do want to go to a dupe. How's Magic Shop looking for me? Honestly, not great. If only because I have Volas. How does this Banished banner? I don't want another unit. Arm shop. I mean, I do have the Manifold Mirror. Let's go look for some nonsense. We can make it deployable. What do we get? Hall of Mirrors is probably disgusting. Draw an equipment card. Make it free. These are all really good. Winged Steel is fantastic because the faster I can draw into my advances, the higher my scaling is. But I think if I'm trying to win the run, the Whetstone is stronger here, believe it or not. Okay, so plan. We go to merge. I'm going to merge. I think it's Windblade onto Cursed Twin Blade here. Right? Now, if I remember correctly, the Whetstone can draw a weapon or an item you make deployable. So we're going to go ahead and instead Hall of Mirrors and deployable that. This is going to mess some things up, but it's really strong with this Fell to such an insane degree that I think it's fine. And I want to remove bad stuff. So let's cut the other Steward here. Every removal is big value. Now this Manifold mirrors every floor. So keep that in mind. I have just absolutely sent myself to the ether. So that's fun, I guess. Sure, we'll see what I can even play after this, but sure. I haven't done the math. I'm not going to do the math. You can't make me, alright? It's fine. Let's just cut a Firestarter, I guess. What if I just summon like 7 Jack-in-the-Boxes? It's going to be really bad. That might be unremovable. I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing some nonsense here, alright? Yeah, Firebrand. Firebrand's a good unit. I don't think I need this good unit, however. Let's now cut... You know, let's just remove the Jack-in-the-Box, actually. It's fun. Let's leave it. Cut a Firestarter. It's fine. Alright, we've done enough. Let's move on. I think we're strong. I've done some nonsense. Multi-strike, sure, why not? I fear nothing. I fear no evil, and you cannot stop me. Now, I'm about to do some absolute insanity. So let's think about this before I click this, right? So the first thing is, I fell upstairs in the Hall of Mirrors, and that means what? That basically just means the floor is filled with her. I then play Hall of Mirrors Gold Tooth middle, or bottom, I guess. I kind of really want the Gold Tooth on the floor, but I guess it doesn't super matter. 2 Fells is stronger than Fell plus Fledgling, so I think we go ahead and cook. So it's Hall of Mirrors everywhere. Insane. Alright, now we could slot the Jack-in-the-Box in, but he's taking up too much space. I think I have to take... If I take space in this next floor, I think we have the ability to do some shenanigans. This is going to be pretty strong. Now, I really do want the Gold Tooths in there, right? I think they're very strong, and I want them in front, if possible. Nice. Play a Lava Armor on one of them. And then let the Fledglings go. You can see my units are causing some measure of problems here, but that's okay. We do still want Alchemy to exist, so click those. We'll ascend the good one here. Now, does this behave the way I want it to? I have 87. One shift. 89. It's cooked. It's absolute insanity, man. What? Let's let them hit. It's fine. What do you mean? It's so broken. And then we put this on the what? The real one? Here's my merged equipment. Great. We're going nuts. I don't even know what to... I can't even play my units. Great. I can't do anything. Incredible. It's fine. I only have 25 cards in my deck anyway. I have no space for stuff. Alright, first things first. We're going to go ahead. Alchemy, alchemy, fantastic. Then let's just do some stupid stuff here. Great. Pull forward. Cool. No problems. Oh no, I lose the collector. You know, it is kind of a bummer, I guess, but it's fine. I don't really care. We're powerful. Earn money. Great job. I'm making up for it already. Great. Keep moving things around. Seems decent. Here, Jack-in-the-Box. Get shot. Here, I'll even kill you, and then I'll play the Avenger. Neat. One of those dies too. Reasonable. I even had melee weakness there, and we're just going completely crazy. Our scaling should be, like, out of this world right now, pretty much. I can't see how this fails now. Great. We have maxed out our Dragon's Horde. I don't actually care about my scaling or my damage being nerfed by this thing. It does not matter to me at all. So, whatever. Just let it ride, right? It's good. We make money, we get kills, we're doing great, we have multiple hits. I'm making cash here. This guy's about to kill. Like, how much do you gain on Slay a Titan Skin 1? You know, I will be honest with you, brother. I think if you could just slay a lot, that would be very cool. Now, unfortunately, I want to play the Whelp. I should ascend this Gold Tooth. I should have done this earlier, but I wasn't thinking. And you know what? It do be like that. Pretty much, right? It just, that's how it is. So, great. I'm going to go ahead and save some health up here. There's really no reason for this guy to get walloped this badly. Sure, minus 14, fine. I kind of deserve it. Great, my guy is slaying over here, and you know what? I'm not really mad about it. Great, actually, here we go. Look, I ascend the lad. Wait for it. Wealthy whelp in the Hall of Mirrors. And look, my money. That's just 160 gold I just rolled. Y'all, we're too powerful. And we're even giving him more slays. This is actually really good because it means that hopefully I can farm tons of cash. Hopefully, anyway. I guess we'll find out. This guy still doesn't live very long. It's fine. You know, it is what it is. I've done some insanity here. Yeah, Shield of Wings seems like a good play, although Liquid Courage might be the key to surviving savagery. So let's actually click that. A lot of these cards are really good. Make It Rain needs Pyre Gel, which we don't have a lot of. Dragon's Breath gives Pyre Gel, and it's cheaper, which I think is great. So we're going to click that. I'm going to go ahead and loot this. Fantastic. Sharpened Teeth, Ember Charge, Lash. Don't really have abilities. What do I take here? I'm going to take the Ember Charge. It feels the most useful. Shattered Halo, Sinner's Salve. I don't want the Gauge again. They've shown me this twice. I think always in these. Let's take the Sinner's Salve, I guess. Maybe there's a Curse Combat somewhere. Shattered Halo. I would rather see uncommons here, right? What rares could they show me that I would be excited about? I wish I could look at the logbook and find out. I think we just take the Sinner's Salve. I want to play a run where I start with the Halo and go completely mad with power. So that's something that's on my forethought. I want to have that run where you just open with the Halo, the other Halo, the Shattered one, and see what kind of insanity you can get up to. I haven't done it yet, so... Alright, I guess we go to the right here, it's fine. The Steel Shop seems like it has some value. Multi-strike, yeah, let's go crazy. Now, this fledgling might be a struggle to play, but he is now suddenly extremely powerful. How do I want to approach this Avenger? Do I want to do that at all? Maybe I think Shredder getting some health is really solid here, so we'll click that. Reroll on this. Titanite. Large Stone. I do like the Avenger chillin' and being good, so I guess let's do it, right? Removals, maybe? Unclear. Mind Cage, Soul Smelter, I can just click, but I'm already so far ahead. Let's actually take the Enchanted Chamber. This is good because it overrides the Hall of Mirrors after I've used it, and I do actually have cards that can benefit from it. So sure, we'll take that. Seems decent. And I wish to keep removing stuff that's not as good. So I think the Jack-in-the-Box will be getting played eventually when I take space, which I think I'll need to do, probably. So I don't need to cut him yet. Let's cut another Firestarter. This is a really good card, but I just don't need these. That's sort of the thing. I could cut the Lava Armor and try to always hit the merged equipment off the Whetstone. It's good, don't get me wrong, but also I think the Lava Armor is really good, so I don't think this is... I think it's fine either way, but I'd like to have some Pyre Gel generated. Let's go ahead and cut another Firestarter. We're just going to reduce our deck size a whole bunch and get down to real good consistency. Anyway, I don't think Kale is really going to threaten us here. I'm going to be able to play... Yeah, see, we roll the merged equipment here. We go Hall of Mirrors. We double drop the Avenger downstairs. Right? Yes. This Fel currently has 141 armor, which seems reasonable. Do I play Gold Tooth or Fledgling? I think we're already winning, so let's play the Gold Tooth for the health here. 123 armor seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and start with an Ascend here. Great. Now, how do I want to approach this? I do need to be a little bit careful with my challenges, right? So if I do the challenge the other way, we have it. I I can't play the whelp yet. That's fine. Work on this back thing, I think. It's fine. We should be absolutely cracked here, I'm pretty sure. Alright, alchemy. Let's pull one of the fells forward. It's a good call. I've melee weaknessed one of the fells, which is probably a mistake. Let's alchemy actually and get that out. Sure, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Alright. Oh, hey, look, curses. I forgot they existed. So now I think we what? We override the mirrors on middle, which lets us play the fledgling out. We alchemy, and then we get to go nuts here. And this seems okay. Sure. And that actually clears middle, which is nice. Now that little guy's probably not going to live terribly long, and that will have to be okay. We get him on the floor. Oh, we actually are just winning on this particular turn. So what if I pull a man forward? Really? Okay, what if I pull the other fell forward? Wow, okay, I'm actually just too powerful. I even got fell killed. Well, I'm not going to go too hard here. I think we just let it ride. Oh no, fell died, and then I guess we win anyway. So, it's not ideal. The turn boss rush actually hurts me here. The blood-soaked arena I am going to click. This is really good to override top floor. We are taking space. I think we can make it work. I only got 6 here, so I'm going to take a random artifact, and I guess it's fine. Let's take the firecracker. Sure. Sure, we get a versatile ember staff. Why not? It was honestly too fast. I should dupe something, maybe? Magic shop, maybe? The health is not useful. What's this magic shop going to do? Intrinsic, actually, on the liquid courage can be game-winning, so we'll click this if we see it. So I think the play is double stack on this thing, right? And then I wish to re-roll on it. And the hope is hidden intrinsic. Ah, bummer. Is there another magic shop? There's not. I guess I'm just going to remove consume this thing and hope I draw it then, right? Seems fine. Sure. Alright, so I think the play has to be remove a million objects and hopefully we win. Pretty much. I can't think of anything else. I could have gone the Savior pivot here and basically have top floor be free, but meh. Meh, I say. Savior pivot? I sleep. I sleep. Anyway, I'm going to dupe the liquid courage now, I think. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just increase the likelihood that I hit it. Seems good. Great. Penitent Prayer Stone. I think we clear this on the floor where it matters. Okay. Great. So now what we can do is I can play units before playing Hall of Mirrors. So let's think about what this looks like. If I play the Hall of Mirrors and then play Fell, I have 1 space remaining. Which is good, because then if I actually hit this Hymnist, I can put him on the floor. So, that's not bad. So I'm thinking the angle here is, or I can do Fledgling, then play Hall of Mirrors, then double Fell. It's really strong, right? Like, super strong. It's really strong to do that. The question is really just how do I get more permanent scaling out of this? I mean, obviously we want to double Fell. The rest of this is like, it doesn't super matter. The real scaling that we can stand to gain is by doubling up Gold Tooth and getting them both on the floor, or getting them on a lower floor so they're proccing more often. So I think we will just do 1 Fledgling. I don't need to go too hard here. So we go 1 Fledgling, Hall of Mirrors in, Fell. Then we go Gold Tooth middle, and I will play the equipment out. I may as well put the Avenger in at the cost of some health. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Sure. Seems good. Okay, now I would like to get one of these lads on the floor because eventually I want to put the wealthy whelp in. So we do this. We ascend the guy. Great. I'm going to go ahead and play a liquid courage here. Great. I think I am just going to do some ascend action here. Sure. I could get the whelps in, but they'll kill themselves. Let's go ahead and just Dragon's Breath downstairs. Great job. Okay. Now this does mean I pretty comfortably deal with these amalgams, which is good, right? You want to get the shredders in? Maybe. I want to play alchemy first. I wish to advance a whole bunch upstairs. Great. I'll put the lava armor on middle, just because it's more likely this guy gets hit a bunch. The shredders are not that important here. Ever since I hit this Hall of Mirrors play, I think I'd rather leave this slot open. Maybe. They're just going to kill themselves on spikes anyway. Let's let it ride. It's fine. Sure. Okay. Can I get the collector here? Yes, I can. In exchange for just cause. Alright, now his Blood-Soaked Arena upstairs is 100% correct. That's good. Let's... Yeah, I think we have to... You have to pull this guy forward to get it, which is, I think, worth it. So, that's fine. Sure, and then we go alchemy. Alchemy, I don't care. I can play out the Jack-in-the-Box amusingly, which, sure, why not? Oh, hey, look, Just Cause gets drawn now. I can pull this one forward and go to 189. Reasonable. Okay. That clears out that melee weakness too, which I really appreciate, so that's cool. Great. Max out, 8, good. I think we're going to go ahead and Liquid Courage for sure. Do I want to bring this guy up? Nah, it's fine. We just do a whole bunch of crazy ascend actions. I don't need any more alchemies. I will airdrop in a Liquid Courage. I don't really care about my health here. Seems decent. We leave the guy on middle, which is great. Oh no, my Jack-in-the-Box passed away. It's fine. Now here, I'm willing to drop in Wealthy Whelp. They're gonna die, but it's okay because they earn me 160 real American dollars, which is truly insane. This unit is really good. 160 gold. I want you to think for, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds about how much work do you have to do on melting in Monster Train 1 to earn 160 gold? Think about that for a moment as I press and turn here. It's basically what? You have to go completely nuts on a Wickless Tycoon run. Legion of Tax can do it. What else? I mean, it's crazy. There are so few real options here that do that. It's just unreal. Yeah, it's wild. I don't even really know what else to say besides it's just so much. You have to do so much work. Or a Paraffin Thug with like multiple copies and what? Little fade support because he's bad otherwise. So I don't know, man. It's rough. Now I do want I want to lose these next 2 floors. So I'm going to give the boss Liquid Courage here, as ridiculous as that sounds. I want to buy the extra turn. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thought here. Great. Right, so she lives with a lot more health, and actually I think she gets armor from the Valor, which is good. She wins the middle. Great work. Good. This lets us just kind of do silly stuff for a while. Great job. I win this, I don't have to click cards, it's fine. Great. Earned a little bit of cash. Good. Great. Pull stuff forward. Fantastic. End with a gold tooth in front. Amazing news. Great, let her ride. We easy win this. Cool, that's probably maximum value we could have gotten here. What is she up to? 240 Valor. Can I just say how absolutely grotesque the Hall of Mirrors interaction is here? Wow. I'm going to go ahead and click another Liquid Courage just in case I roll poorly. Having more density is great. I don't think I need more Wealthy Whelps. In fact, they have failed. They barely ever make it to Seraph, right? Because why would I need gold for? I mean, I guess it makes Goldtooth hit harder, actually, so it's not that bad. They showed me hidden coffers so late. What a bummer. The only one that's even remotely useful here is Fira's Breath. Whelp Supply, Pyrogel 3. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take hidden coffers and stunt on Seraph. You can't stop me. Wow. Look at this draft. What is this? Sketches of Salvation, Volatile Gauge, Capricious Reflection. I mean, I'm gonna stunt on Seraph and take Capricious Reflection, I guess. I mean, it doesn't do anything. These are pure stunts. Now, Dupe is solid. Health is not helpful. Dupe is very solid here. I do not need card upgrades, I do not think. There's always the chance we could roll into Pyrestone Housing, which would be silly. I know it exists, so that's great. Or we could go Arms Shop, Removals. Removals are good. I like the removals, actually. Yeah, we'll go removal side. Merchant of Arms, I don't really know what I could roll into, but you never know. It could be decent. We're going to go ahead and... Wanderer's Talisman. Pretty unlikely this provides any value at all. Steward's Quarters. I could put that in. On the floor, I play the Jack in the Box. Although I think I'm just removing that guy, right? Equalizing Rings is actually really good on the Avenger. How much do I care if I draw a bad equipment? I don't think I really care that much. Let's take the Equalizing Rings then here. What is the angle on... I may as well take Cursed Twin Blade and do a merge here on Twin Blade Lava Armor. This is good because I can put that on a Gold Tooth and now he's hitting twice. He does so much damage because of all of my money, so that's good. I get one more deployable. The fun thing is that I could deployable another room card and immediately replace it, which lets me actually put the Punk Shredder in, potentially. We'll see. I'll consider it. Wow, I didn't know you could roll double Void Armaments like this. That seems weird. Strange. I don't know if that should be possible, but I guess there's nothing that should stop it. Anyway, I'm going to deployable a Blood-Soaked Arena, I think. Yeah, should be fine. This is helpful. And I can pay for like 50 removals. But what am I buying here? I have only one Angel, and I'm not putting any equipment on it, so whatever. I don't really have that many Consume cards either, so I don't care about Trader's Quill. And Wanderer's Talisman is basically 0% chance of triggering, so let's re-roll. Sky Song Trumpet, I have a Hymnist, I'll click it. Shadow's Sheath is actually a freebie here. Yeah, of course we click that. And I'll take Cleansing Water for fun, I guess. And then we remove one of the alchemies. I don't need it, it's fine. I'm going to remove the last Fire Starter. And I think we cut one here, which is probably just going to be what? What do you remove here? I'm going to leave my alchemies in just so they stay in my run summary. I think the removal here is, geez, I don't know. What do you cut? Jack in the Box because he's annoying to play. Sure, I'll cut him. Get him out of here, bud. Fine. We're going to sit on this. This way our little dragons can do at least some damage. Should be fine. We should crush. I have very little doubt in our ability to win this. So that's great news. Good. Okay, so thinking this through a little bit, we definitely want double fell. Yes. 100% we want double fell. So I can do Fledgling, Hall of Mirrors, Fell. I then wish to Gold Tooth here. I'm going to go ahead and just play into all 3 floors. We replace up top. Note I have 1 space for my Hymnist now. This is the Pyre Gel version, which I'm going to put on the lad on middle. Great. Cool, so this is actually a really good spawn here, right? We did actually hit the Liquid Courage too, which is pretty hype. 1 turn here guarantees that Fell gets really good setup, so we should be golden. Lava flow downstairs is good. We almost 1 turn here, which is kind of crazy. If I challenge here, we push an extra 250. Now, I do think it makes sense to get one of the lads up here, which is fine. Bring 1 person forward, which I think is the one that will be attacking. I will put some health onto Fledgling. And sure, I'm just going to challenge here on the boss. The truth is, if I win, that's really all that matters here. And will I win? Yeah, I will. I mean, I'm so overscaled. We're fine. Yeah, we live here. Poor Punk Shredder never really had a chance, I guess. Well, you know. It is what it is. I want to end with the other Fell in front, just so that she gets the 250 armor as well. This should help with all the melee weakness stuff. Here, I'm going to play the Hymnist. You know, it's fine. Let's click it and let's do it. Wealthy Whelp, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and blast the boss. The next turn, I think, he has to go bottom floor, right? Because that floor is also still alive, actually. So, should be fine. Put this equalizing rings down here. Seems decent. I'm going to go ahead and flex on them with the alchemy plays, so that's good. Now, whatever. Oh no, my score. Dragon's Breath downstairs. Seems like it should be pretty decent. Play it. I don't really care about most of this stuff. Here's all of our melee weakness, and we are now golden. The other thing that's going to happen is some things going to have stealth and some things are not going to have stealth, and that's just going to have to be the way it works. Anyway, we're winning on this turn, which is always fun. Can I actually not win? No? Alright, well let's just blast Seraph into the sky here. Earn me 40 gold, buddy, let's go. Here, Seraph, you need this. Alright, great job. That seems good. Yeah, 4 turns remaining. Great. Absolutely crushed. Super easy, in fact. The Hall of Mirrors interaction there, is that bugged? I don't know, because I don't expect cardless cards to have permanent scaling, right? That is my immediate question mark. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe that's intended. My Fell is currently disgusting. 264 Valor is ridiculous. This is the best permanent scaled Fell I've ever had, and I didn't even realize that the Hall of Mirrors interaction was so positive. I actually think I've been shown this in Discord, and I just didn't really think about it. I've never played this way. So this is... expected, perhaps, in that someone has told me about it, but at the same time, unexpected because wow, that number is really big. So that's pretty cool. The biggest fell. I wonder what the biggest fell anyone's gotten is. There's gotta be someone who's cracked like 400 somehow. I imagine you can probably really break this if you find really good stuff or stall really well. There might be a way of doing it against that, what is it, Ring 4 boss that slays for Titan skin, I think is what it's called. So maybe, I don't know. The numbers eventually get so large it doesn't matter, but we actually did really well overall, just generally speaking. We didn't take what, any damage on took 6 damage on ring 7, which is honestly great, right? That's a huge win. Took 6 on Seraph as well. What even damaged me? I don't even know what I lost health to. Right? What hurt me? Did I leak something? Oh, it's Ancient Pyre Tap. I did it to myself. My score is bad because I don't care about my score. I get it. Ancient Pyre Tap is probably my favorite new artifact in this game. It's just so fun to be like, and now I burn my pyre to the ground. Incredible. Honestly, no notes. Just send it. I love this. It's like, whatever, 3 pyre health, I don't know, play my whole hand out, it's fine. It's so strong if your deck is really good. So I'm a huge fan of that. Vola's really put this in a good direction. Love Captain's Halo. Fantastic clan relic here. Manifold Mirror, Hall of Mirrors, did some silly stuff. Goldtooth, I mean, earned money, tanked really well, and eventually does really good slaps. Now, it's not like winning too much, right? I mean, at the end, I had 300 gold, so it's really what, 3 procs here plus 39. It's not that impressive, right? It's not incredible, but at the same time, it's good, right? That's solid. I think Avenger is a better card than he gets credit for as well. I think he really just doesn't. I don't think he needs to be 2 Ember, right? I feel like he could be 1 and that would be fine. But I like him, right? If you can give him a damage scaling somehow, whether through Pyrogel or equalizing rings or whatever, then suddenly this guy can really slap the guy that hits him. So that's cool. And yeah, otherwise, just tons of stuff. I think if this were higher difficulty, there was a more optimal line, I think, that could have been done. I set myself up to need density on this liquid courage. I think if I had taken the savior pivot at ring 7, then what you do is your fell just moves forward on turn 1 and translates this 264 valor into immediate armor gain, right? And that is disgusting. You don't really need the multi-strike. I'm imagining at higher difficulties that choice will matter more. It's essentially intrinsic survivability because you get to do it on turn 1 right away with your super strong unit. And that's great. That's enough health to survive even Seraph just punching you in the head. So that's cool. I think that is a correct choice for later covenants. Right now, obviously, I was okay. I went for a more gambly route and made Liquid Courage and just made more of these. I have 3 of them in the deck. 2 of them are good. It's a weird card. The armor is weird because it has weird interactions with Valor, right? Whereas your Valor stops working as much, but you're front loading the armor so you survive. It's good, right? But it's weird. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It's fine, right? It's a good card ish, kind of. It's like, I don't want to call it bad Alloy of the Ancients, but because there's a rarity difference, so it's probably okay, but yeah, it is what it is. It served an important role here, even though really the thing that got me the W, it was so simple with Shadow Sheath, right? Just gives you 1 free turn, right? The stealth is just absolutely freebies at that point. And then Fel keeps killing things, so Fel is always stealth, so it's like whatever. Pretty easy, I think. This is a ridiculously good relic. This artifact would be awesome if it didn't give you the stealth on summon entirely. If it was only on slay, it would still be great. And the fact that you get one for free out of the gate is honestly wild. Really good. And this gives you damage scaling. What? It does it all. It's so good. There's honestly a ton of really good relics in this game. It's kind of crazy. So anyway, I don't have much else to add. A fantastic win. It's the biggest fell I've had, which is exciting. I'm sure someone's gotten higher. So tell me all about your big fells. I'm interested. So anyway, I will let you all go there. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.